glasses.
It's Wuzzup time. Bobby's showing off his new glasses. I'm Larry Seidlinger, he's Bobby Weir, and he's the new Bobby Weir because he has new glasses.
So people don't realize we have a new schedule here. So we shoot on Thursday morning at 8:30 in the morning. For years we shot on Wednesday night. So I'm trying to get used to the new schedule, and I guess I'm not used to it because this morning I sat on my glasses on the couch. So anyway, so we had to rush around. But by the way, Rennie's is open at 8, Larry.
8 o'clock. Okay. Well, I messed up. I thought Rennie's was open at 9.
So anyway, we had a car crash in Wisconsin. Tragic.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
Thomas Sykes. It was a two-car crash, and Mr. Sykes, who they say was a great guy, he passed away. It was a fatality. And,
no new cases for the county for this COVID-19.
Yeah.
We did a little Lincoln Health update there the other day with Kate Hepburn. She was the head of diagnostics down there. She's been there 25 years.
Yeah.
You know, Bobby, Pat presses me about the hospital is so many people have been there so long, and they all really enjoy being part of the team.
One thing about Dan, they hire within. So Kate might have had other jobs, you know, throughout the 25 years. So they hire within. You know, it makes sense. People are familiar with the establishment.
It's probably why it's such a great hospital and run so well is because they've hired from within and people feel part of the team. You know, teamwork is.
But I
mean, you've seen right at LCTV. We've got a great team here now.
According to Channel 6 this morning, the governor has kept Maine in state of emergency, extended it to July 11th.
Another month.
And I think that has to do with federal funds, I believe.
I think so, Bobby, yeah. I think so. In fact, speaking of funding, the Healthy Lincoln County Food Bank there has done a great job. They got another bunch of food coming in here in another week, I think, the end of next week or first the beginning of the week. And they got rid of those 14 pallets they had. Took them a couple, 3 weeks. And for a first time through, they did a good job, I thought.
Yeah. So, funny off-camera story is Larry said to me, he says, do you know anybody that might want how many pallets?
No, it's 3/4 of a pallet of pork in water.
Pork?
By the case.
Yeah. So anyway, it took me 5 minutes to figure out what the hell he was talking about. But anyway, pork in water. Anybody can have.
We can have it for nothing. I mean, we tried to give it to the county jail. The jail didn't want it. We tried to give it to the prison. The prison didn't want it. So we need to find somethody. I mean, it's perfectly good food. Nobody knows how to deal with it, how to prepare it, I guess.
Well, I guess we'll have to give it to a gourmet chef.
I guess that's where to call Rick up.
Yeah, I will.
You know, call Rick up and see if he can.
Lincoln Academy had their physically distant graduation ceremony out on the ball field.
They did. And I guess a friend of mine's daughter graduated. I said, how was the graduation? He said, 20 minutes. I was in and out.
Yeah.
He said, best ones I've been to.
Well, I've sat through some long ones. We all have.
God,
but
yes.
Anyway, the libraries around are going to start to open. Booth Bay Library is...
I don't know when Scadumpher's going to...
Yeah, I don't know.
Make the Bristol, they got lucky down there. House struck by lightning.
There was 2 fires. There was one was a lightning strike. Look at it, right in the side of the building.
Yeah,
you can see the hole put in it. And then there was another fire down in New Harbor where it was bacon fat. They said. That fire
caused that one.
Yep.
Hey, we had a little politics here at the studio the other day. We had all the candidates running for District 88 and District 90.
And you shot it live.
And we shot it live.
Which you've learned is stressful.
It is very stressful, and I'm not excited about doing it again real soon. So, but the crew, Dave and Tyler and Jeff, they did a great job keeping us on the camera, and I patiently stood there and watched them. So
we're going to see a little change in some retail action here in Denver.
What's your thoughts on this open-air market, Bobby?
Well, my feeling is, you know, as we talked off camera, there's spikes around the country.
There is.
About, you know, you got
when people get together.
You got protests. my feeling is, why promote togetherness in this time of COVID?
Yeah, I have a tendency to agree with you. I think people, especially right now, if you need something, you go to town, you get it, and that's it. Just to go in and hang around.
You know, I understand completely that people need income.
Yep.
They need, they need a imagination to get people together to buy things and sell things, but I don't know. I would say negative on that.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's but the protests are growing. I heard there was over 300 people down at the corner there in Newcastle the other night, and
and
there's a big one tonight.
Is there?
There's a big one tonight in Newcastle. Yeah. So it was. We had our man Tyler was there last week.
Yep.
He won't be there this week. We've got him over to Wiscasset, helping us over there for a graduation. So. What about that water damage up there, that water main that broke up there on the construction project?
Yeah,
was it 500 gallons a minute was running there?
Yeah, there was. We had actually, I'm on the water board, and we had a meeting last night, and Scott. That's right at the beginning of the project. Bang! Broken water main.
But it happens in construction projects too, because they don't know where that stuff is buried underneath there.
And the main that broke, I guess, he told me last night, was cast iron.
So that's old.
Yeah, so they changed it over, and it was. I think it was like 3 or 4 hours. That was.
Yeah, I don't think that was bad, really.
No.
You know, I don't know how long it took them to shut all the water down and whatnot, but how about that Newcastle, the road sign disappeared? What would anybody want a road sign for?
Well, they made it clear during the article that Evan wrote that, somebody really had to want that sign,
That was a two-man job, I guess, to get that thing out of there.
Where are you going to put it?
I don't know.
Where are you going to put something like that? So how about 4th of July in October? Is that what we got?
That's what I'm hearing, the fireworks in October.
Yeah.
So, well, hopefully that's and that's going to be like Columbus Day weekend. We're not going to have a pumpkin fest, so we'll have fireworks.
A little replacement.
Yeah, well, that's cool. I'm good with that.
But actually, less fireworks.
Less fireworks, yeah.
Twin Village Food Bank, the J. Edward Knight Insurance Company.
They stepped up, didn't they?
Well, they're donating to a nonprofit every month.
Yeah.
A nonprofit gets $500. Well, in this case, they got $500. But anyway, that's Twin Village Food Bank. That's my favorite. And there's a local clergy here that went out to build a house. Nice house they're looking at.
How about Wolfie, the dog over there, the Wiscasset bus driver there? She's taking Wolfie for a mysterious ride. Wolfie might just show up at your door.
Yeah, there's a busy Cameron Yee. She took a picture of a dog here, a golden doodle. Could be my dog. I have that exact dog. So I told my wife that that our dog was in the paper, and she
couldn't believe
it.
that.
She believed it for a while. We got a blood drive coming up in Wiscasset at the Wiscasset Community Center. And it's from 10 a.m. to 3 on June 19th.
Yeah, I got some people, school committee there. They're recognizing some retiring staff over there.
Yeah, like a lot of people are
112
retiring.
years of service. Wow.
Well, you were talking about that food pantry there. That's St. Philip's down in the back.
Yeah.
That's a help yourself shelf located at the St. Philip's Church. And
well, I can tell you they're freshly stocked, folks.
Yep.
There's plenty of food in that pantry.
Yeah,
because I helped lug it in.
They just received additional funds.
Yeah. What else we got here, Bobby, going on?
So, Lincoln County News is they're gonna host another candidates forum in Waldoboro, right?
They are.
And you guys gonna do that?
We plan on it.
Yeah. And maybe we can get it taped.
That's we're going to try and tape it to get it out. We still waiting for the people in Waldoboro to get back to us and see what we can come up with. They need some technical help over there, so hopefully we can do something.
So they had a cleanup in Waldoboro. Just 20 citizens, I guess, got together. Pretty kind of grassroots type thing. And next thing you know, they filled the whole dump truck full.
Yeah.
Just by collecting stuff on the side of the road. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
How people can throw things out the window.
I don't know. Bobby, because you know where I live there, people come out. Every Saturday or Friday when I mow the lawn, I'll find a McDonald's container out there. Every week somebody comes by and they throw right there at the back side of the house there where the back of my lawn is, and I'll pick a container up off there.
Wow. So anyway, they had the Madonik Valley High School, they had a senior trip all planned. They raised $22,000 for the trip, and it's canceled. So anyways, they were trying to figure out what to do with the money, and they have voted to bring it back. The Board of Directors for RSU 40, they're going to give it back to the kids.
Yeah. Well, over there at Madonik Valley, they're going to give the money that the students, the seniors raised,
That's what I said.
they're going to give it back to the kids. They raised $22,000 for a trip, school trip, and of course they're out going, and the kids are going to get it back. What was I going to say?
Well,
Bobby, over there, remember that we talked about up in Alna there? The guy wants to, what's his, was Spinney? Jeff Spinney there.
Spinney.
He wants to build a boat ramp, and there was, in the letters to the editors, he said it was no big deal. Doug Bastian, who had some issues there, and that's kind of an interesting confrontation they got going up there.
Yeah, there was one letter from Tom Aldrich.
Yeah, Tom is totally saying just the opposite of what Doug Bastian said.
Yeah.
So.
Is it? Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what truth comes out up there. You know.
Yeah.
I think it's just it's such a change for that area.
I think so.
That area has never seen any type of You know, it's one thing to put a dock in, but you know, this is.
They want to put a little boat ramp, a little parking area.
When you start mentioning things like jet skis,
Yeah.
things like that, you know, people's hair goes.
As one
up
who's
in the
lived
back.
on a lake, those are annoying.
Yeah.
I bet they're a lot of fun, but they're annoying as heck. Oh, in Waldoboro, they're gonna start a new baseball league over there.
Yeah, is that the senior league?
Yeah, I don't know. It's 12 and 13 years
Oh
old.
yeah, okay, and they gave them permission to use the field.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and I know Keith and Heather and Keith Simmons, and they are involved people. They'll do.
Oh, great.
They'll do.
You know, if you put, it only takes a couple of people to put them in charge.
Yeah.
And just take it and run with it.
Get stuff done.
Yeah. Bremen now. That Shore Road issue is, you know, there's part of Shore Road in Bremen is paved now, but they want to extend it because, you know, safety concerns and plowing in the winter and things like that. And of course, people that live on Shore Road, you know, people that have lived with a dirt road their whole life don't like to see pavement.
No.
And so anyway, Sandra Thomas is one person that does not want to see it paved. She's worried about people going fast and more traffic.
Well, them potholes do slow you down just a mite.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, when you pave something, you're inviting people in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobleboro Central School, they're going to hold a drive-through celebration, and they also in Nobleboro, they've opted for the town meeting by referendum, and that vote will take place July 17th.
You know, there at Waldoboro, Bobby, the Historical Society, they've got some updates here in the paper you can go through, but we've done a couple of shows on that, and it came out pretty good.
Yep.
We had quite a lot of response to it.
It's a nice organization. I think I said last week, I tell you, you want to see some beautiful perennials.
Yeah.
Go over there, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they gave us a little blurb there. What has Glenn got for a picture this week here? He's got the text.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, we mentioned Tom Aldrich's letter. That's pretty interesting. And then,
It was insightful.
Yep, and a lot of letters promoting Chloe Maxman, and I guess she's doing things right.
Well,
seems to be.
I think she still has an uphill battle, but it wouldn't surprise me if she pulled an upset.
Yep.
And I see some supporters there for Chris Hamilton and Wayne Farron, people writing letters.
Right.
I don't think you can go wrong with any of the candidates.
No, they're all good people. The Bristol Selectmen, they're going to have a little issue with the school committee. They got a revenue shortfall. It has issues with municipal tax collections and things. Chris Hall's a town administrator over there. He expects 5 to 10% in tax revenues due to coronavirus not coming in, and anyway.
And they got the snow plowing contract straightened around
Yeah.
down there. Yeah, they
Yeah.
signed with Hager.
There's an article here about District Attorney Natasha Irving. It's interesting that she, what was it, a couple years ago? It was a
year and a half ago, I guess. Yeah.
Officer shot a kid.
Oh no, that was like 10 or 12 years
Yeah.
ago. Yeah.
So anyway,
More,
they it kind of got swept under the rug. Well, DA Natasha Irving has brought this back up and is starting to look at this again, and she wants to prosecute this former Waldoboro officer.
But didn't it say the Attorney General is actually the one that has the final say in this?
Correct. And
Yeah.
he or she is it Jeff?
Attorney General?
Yeah.
I don't know who the Attorney General
Yeah.
is.
So anyway, Matt Dunlap.
No, he's Secretary of State.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so the Attorney General for Maine saying that she really doesn't have a chance at this.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe it's statute of limitations or something. I don't know. Nomination papers are available out, and they're out and about in Wiscasset. 13 positions. We talked about that a couple weeks ago. That's a
did.
lot of empty positions.
Sure is. Yeah.
No, they got another. There's another position that the Whitefield administrative assistant resigned.
She done.
Yep. So.
Going to begin the new town manager's post in Green. I mean, that's a tough thing for these towns. I mean, they just get somebody in, they get situated and doing a good job and whatever, and a town with a little more money comes along.
I would think that it would take at least a year for someone to get accustomed to what
I would
their
too,
job
Bobby.
is.
I agree with you.
Well, anyway, they got some reopenings. They post reopenings in there. Deb's Diner reopens. And Bristol has put out a set of rules for the Pemaquid Beach.
Yeah.
And so anyway,
Well, you know, our man Dave Sven's behind the camera here today. He's the Pemaquid Beach guy one day a week down there.
No kidding.
Oh, yeah, so we're going to get these rules from Dave.
Okay.
We'll have to get these
All
rules.
right. Well, they're wondering about down in Bristol Mills right now. They're wondering about where all these alewives are coming from. Yeah. Well, you got into this project. You better be prepared.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I tell you, there's more. Thank God for seagulls, and I don't say that too often. But if it wasn't for the seagulls with the dead alewives floating in a mill pond behind my house, you know,
They keep them cleaned up, I'm sure.
I put a sign out back said, you know, Mill Pond Buffet. And so anyway.
And the old wife took you up on it. I mean, the seagulls took you up on it.
They're going crazy.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's a rich guy by the name of Roger Panic who's, I know Roger. He's a very dedicated person. Whatever he gets involved in, he gets really caught up in it. And there's a picture of him. He's doing some work on the Pemaquid Mill out in Pemaquid Falls, and
there's a great show on that Russie Lane did. That I don't know if you've seen it, Bobby.
It's fantastic.
It's great video. It's in our archives. Anybody checks it out in the LCTV archives.
You got any sports going on?
Well, I like the comeback of the century for the LA baseball.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to submit a story next week based on that championship game in basketball because I think I happen to have a ringside seat to that whole deal, and it was a great year, great time in Lincoln sports. So
basically it's in short order here. The Lincoln Academy got 9 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning to beat Maranacook 13-12.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was the final game of the season. I think that put them in the playoffs.
Wow.
So, great way to end the year, I guess.
Lots
of pictures there with all the kids graduating. Evan Howe, man, he was the man of the hour that day. He's a great photographer. He really is.
Yeah, they're gonna Lincoln Academy sailors, Alton Coolidge and Hamilton Barclay, from Carabasset Valley Academy. They began sailing in April to supplement their schooling from home. Nice picture.
Yeah.
So how about this honor Todd Brackett received?
Yeah, I was reading up on that, Bobby. That
It's quite a he
pretty prestigious award there for him.
yeah, Francis Perkins Award.
Yeah.
The had a
And we talked earlier, the J. Edward Knight, they're going to give $500 for the Twin Villages Food Bank, and they're going to do that every month, like something like that.
in Healthy Lincoln County. They received an innovation award.
They did. We had a show on that. In fact, it's running tonight, I think, Bobby.
Yeah. The well, one thing that's kind of fun going on in Alner is they're going to repair the village school. It was open until 1962.
Yeah.
One-room schoolhouse.
Crazy, huh?
Is that the last one-room schoolhouse left?
Crazy. I believe that Healthy Lincoln County show, Bobby's on right after us tonight.
Oh, it's
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
So stay tuned, folks. You know that was a good show.
Yep, and the other thing you can't miss is Lee Emmons is doing a Zoom course on toads.
On toads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And somewhere in here, there's another article on a frog he writes.
The toad
the
is
hero of the woods.
The unsung hero of the garden.
That's what it is. That's
Which,
what
you know,
it
that ought to be kind of interesting.
is. Yep. Well, Lee's a busy guy.
He is.
Yeah, and Mr. Mikes went up to the hospital, and they gave some free lunches out to the employees up there. The picture of Dixie Haley, and so anyway, that was a pretty nice thing to do. Don't get confused with the Verneys. Jane Vanoy from Waldoboro is a biology and health major at Grove City College. Now, that's another college I don't know.
Never heard of that one.
Last week there was a college I never heard of. And
Where the heck is it?
yeah, I
Doesn't
don't
say
know.
where it is.
I don't know. We gotta Google that one.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Made the dean's list, whatever.
Jeff, Google Grove City College. See where it is.
Yeah.
It's probably in Grove City. But where is Grove City?
Well, you know, there's a Grove City in Pennsylvania. They make big cranes there. So you know that.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, they got a new member at the First Federal. Matt Newman is.
Yeah, Matt Newman. He's right. He's in
an attorney here in town.
John Lynch's office, right across from First Federal Savings.
I think John Lynch is his daddy-in-law.
That's true, and so that's convenient if they had an emergency meeting.
Yeah.
Matt could walk across the street.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's Lee Emmons' the green frog.
Yeah.
You just call it, to me and you, that's just a regular frog.
That's a frog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lincoln Home, they set up like a family visit center. Mike Knopf and Kevin Benner, they built a wall, and it's got a plexiglass top and an outdoor porch, so families can come and visit their loved ones and be safe.
How about this kid, Joe Lobley, over in Waldoboro? He made honors down at Georgia Institute of Technology.
Yeah.
Good for him, huh?
Yep. There's another food growing outfit. It's called Veggies to Table, and picture of Erica there. And they said they're doubling the size of their gardens this year, and they're also looking for the funds to get a cooler, a refrigerating cooler. That's the whole thing. You got to have
the storage facilities.
Yeah.
You know, when you're dealing with food. And on the next page, General Grant has been uncovered for the season. Our buddy Calvin and his son there. Because I can look right out my garage window and see old General Grant there.
And I learned something from the article that the horse's name was Cincinnati.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I wonder if the city was named for the horse, or the horse was named
I don't know.
for the city.
But I'm going to go home tonight and pass the paper to Miss Sue and say, check out Cincinnati and see what you think of it.
Besides having a statue in his yard, he's got some beautiful plants, Calvin does.
Oh, yeah.
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 And
How about Harry Emmons?
Harry Emmons.
103.
That's Lee Emmons'
Grandfather. Yeah.
That's Bob Emmons' father. He's 103 on June 9th. There's a picture of his great-granddaughter, and he's the old. I hope he is. He's the oldest living person at Schooner Cove, I would hope.
Yeah. Good for him. Bangor Savings, they made the world's best bank.
Yeah.
And they're coming to town.
The world.
Yeah,
the world.
That's pretty good. We're going to have one of the world's best banks in town.
Yeah.
That's coming right up here at the end of the month, I think.
How
Well,
about-
Bobby, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty
Yeah,
here.
I know,
We're getting a 2-minute warning from
But
our trusty guy.
We have to talk about this. There's a set of twins here, Kylie and Zach Nelson Morris. All right?
Tracy Nelson's kids.
Yeah, right. So anyway, Zach was named the valedictorian, and Kylie was named the salutatorian. I can say it because I never came close to it. Dover High School.
I can't even spell it, Bob.
Yeah, Dover High School in New Hampshire.
yeah.
Unbelievable.
And one's going to Dartmouth, the other's going to Wesleyan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And one was going to study some kind of bioengineering or something.
Oh my God.
It was crazy.
Yep.
It was
Good
crazy
for them. Oh my God. Can't do better than that.
Yeah.
The
Lawmakers, they're blasted the Labor Commissioner, our friend Laura Fortman, for not showing up to talk to him. But she didn't do anything different than the previous administration, who did not respond to having their commissioners.
Well, the governor told her not to go.
Governor told her not to go. Governor's the boss. Just the same thing LePage told his people not to report. Answer so.
American Legion's going to host a Flag Day ceremony.
Yeah.
That's going to be on June 14th. 6:30 p.m. That's
And we got
at that's in Thomaston.
Yeah, you want to check out our main challenge this week? We're going Natasha Irving is going to be on, so that ought to be a pretty good one.
Coastal Maine Botanical Gardens. They got all kinds of things online. They're going to host an annual symposium online.
Yeah. And that's the back page is full of kids and cars and graduating and.
The most colorful back page you've ever seen in your life.
That's a good one, folks. Check that one out. That's a good one. So, well, Bobby, we've just about done it. We've done the Wuzzup one more time.
Yep. All right.
Folks, we thank you for watching us. We've been here for half an hour just bringing you the snooze news. I'm Larry Seidling. He's Bobby Weir. Dave Swen's behind the camera. And we thank you for watching. We'll see you back here next week. Wuzzup time.